Top 10 World's Richest Pastors 2017. Ministry is often referred to as the highest calling among the faithful and can also be the most rewarding. Here is a breakdown list of 10 pastors that are wealthy. Number 10. Joseph Prince. Net worth, $5 million. Pastor Joseph Prince is a Singaporean pastor who has a net worth of $5 million. Head of the largest church in the all of Asia and netting a salary of $550,000 a year, Prince could easily be seen as blessed. Pastor Joseph Prince was born in Singapore, and grew up in Perak, Malaysia. He went on to become a pastor, and is currently the senior pastor of the New Creation Church in Singapore. It is one of the largest churches in Asia. He has been invited to speak at churches all over the world, including congregations in Australia, Great Britain, Indonesia, Norway, South Africa, and the United States. He also hosts a religious television program called Destined to Reign, which currently airs in 150 countries. He has published books, the first of which, Destined to Reign, The Secrets to Effortless Success, Wholeness, and Victorious Living, was named one of Christian Retailing's top 100 books. Number 9. T.B. Joshua. Net worth, $10 million. Temitope Balogun Joshua is a Nigerian clergyman who has a net worth of $10 million. One of the richest people in Nigeria, Temitope made his fortune as the most controversial Christian minister, televangelist and faith healer who at the same time is an avid supporter of philanthropic causes. Joshua is probably best known as the head of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, SCOAN, a congregation that he set up in 1987 and now accommodates more than 15,000 worshippers on Sundays. The church has already opened branches in Ghana, the United Kingdom, South Africa and Greece. Also, he continues to provide aid and all kinds of help to the underprivileged on national and international scales through his another ministry. Moreover, he owns Emmanuel TV, a Christian television network available both on satellite and on the internet via the streaming faith broadcast portal. Number 8. Billy Graham. Net worth, $25 million. Billy Graham is an American evangelical Christian evangelist who has a net worth of $25 million. Billy Graham is a Southern Baptist who rose to celebrity status as his sermons were broadcast on radio and television stations around the country. Graham was born on a dairy farm near Charlotte, North Carolina on November 7, 1918. He was the oldest of 4 children. After college, Billy served as a pastor for a number of churches around the country. In 1950 he founded the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Billy Graham was also the official spiritual advisor to several presidents including Nixon and Eisenhower. It has been estimated that during his lifetime, Billy's sermons have reached an audience across television and radio of more than 2.2 billion people. Number 7. Kenneth Copeland. Net worth, $10 million. Kenneth Copeland is an American author, public speaker, televangelist, and musician who has a net worth of $10 million. Kenneth Copeland was born in Lubbock, Texas in December 1936. His Kenneth Copeland Ministries is located in Tarrant County, Texas, and Copeland preaches abundance and prosperity, which is commonly referred to as the prosperity gospel. His ministry is done through television, books, DVDs, and CDs. Copeland and his family also reside in a $6.3 million estate, where television audiences are invited to sit around the table with the family on Believer's Voice of Victory. Number 6. Creflo. Net worth, $27 million. Creflo is an American Word of Faith teacher, pastor, and the founder of the non-denominational World Changers Church International based in Fulton County, Georgia, and has a net worth of $27 million. He has built a multi-million-dollar ministry. He started what is now World Changers Church International in College Park, Georgia, near Atlanta, in 1986. He is also the publisher of Change magazine, a quarterly international publication with nearly 100,000 subscribers, and The Max, a bi-monthly resource newsletter for ministers and ministry leaders. His books include Understanding God's Purpose for the Anointing, Claim Your Victory Today, and 8 Steps to Create the Life You Want. Number 5. Oyedepo net worth, $39 million. Enoch Oyedepo began his career in preaching while still maintaining a professorship at the University of Lagos, Nigeria, and has a net worth of $39 million. It appears his PhD in mathematics continues to serve him well, as membership numbers of his Redeemed Christian Church of God continue to swell in over 100 countries. Oyedepo has claimed a goal to put a church within 5 minutes of every home in the world. With 14,000 branches in Nigeria alone, it seems he has done so for at least one country. Number 4. Hinn net worth, $60 million. Hinn is an Israeli-born televangelist who has a net worth of $60 million. He began his healing ministry in Toronto by hosting his own evangelical program on local television. Upon moving to the United States, he traveled to Orlando, Florida, where he founded the Orlando Christian Center in 1983. He is a well-known Christian evangelist and Bible teacher who practices faith healing. He is the author of a number of best-selling inspirational Christian books. His TV program This Is Your Day is among the world's most watched Christian programs, seen on various Christian television networks. His ministries support 60 mission organizations across the world and several orphanages around the world. Number 3. Oyakhilome net worth, $50 million. Oyakhilome is a Nigerian televangelist and faith healer who has a net worth of $50 million. Popularly known as the Pastor Chris Oyakhilome is the founder and founding president of Believers Love World Incorporated, aka Christ Embassy, a Bible-based Christian ministry with headquarters in Lagos, Nigeria. One of the most influential preachers in Africa, Oyakhilome has started to hone his orator skill ever since his secondary and tertiary school days. Blessed with a natural charisma, he eventually managed to gather more than 2.5 million people in a single night's event through Oyakhilome's television programs that feature his faith healings, miracles and large meetings. Number 2. Bishop T.D. Jakes net worth, $18 million. Thomas Dexter Jakes, aka T.D. Jakes, is the bishop of the Potter's House who has a net worth of $18 million. The Potter's House, a non-denominational American megachurch with 30,000 members, broadcasts T.D. Jakes church services and evangelistic sermons on the Potter's Touch, which airs on the Trinity Broadcasting Network, Black Entertainment Television, the Daystar Television Network, the Word Network and the Miracle Channel in Canada. Other aspects of Jakes' ministry include an annual revival called MegaFest which draws more than 100,000 people, an annual women's conference called Woman Thou Art Loosed, and gospel music recordings. Number 1. Bishop David Oyedepo net worth, $150 million. David Oyedepo is a Nigerian pastor who has a net worth of $150 million. Having enjoyed a reputation as the richest pastor in Nigeria, David Oyedepo is the founder and presiding bishop of Living Faith Church Worldwide, aka Winners Chapel, and its affiliated international churches known as Winners Chapel International. In addition, he is the senior pastor at Faith Tabernacle, a 50,000-seat church auditorium. Whereas the Winners Chapel can be found in 32 African countries as well as in United Kingdom, United States of America and Dubai, Faith Tabernacle was named the world's largest church auditorium by the Guinness Book of World Records. Having been mentored by Oyedepo, it is quite clear he took the formula of church expansion up a notch. Alongside churches, there has also been active outreach within his native continent where his ministry has aided in the development of hospitals, schools and the maternity homes.